Since I was a kid, my dad and I were always building projects together. Today, our latest project is electric bikes. We got conversion kits from Lunicycle and we started building. What we ended up with were pretty spectacular. It's not as if we're walking distance to the coast, and when we had to drive our cars or just ride to the trail, we didn't get out that much. And to get there, now we can just jump on our e-bikes. When I was a kid and we rode, my dad would end up waiting for me, and then as I got older, eventually I ended up waiting for him. But now with the electric motor making all things equal, we can both just ride and nobody ends up waiting. I feel like it's really special when a technology can change your life in a way that gets you outside. Most people don't even realize they're electric when we're riding and don't even give us a second glance. Sometimes it kind of feels like we're getting away with something, even though both bikes are definitely legal. When you ride them, you sort of feel like a Superman, but most of the time we just look like a couple of mountain bike riders. The bikes are so smooth and silent that sometimes it feels like you're on some kind of crazy magic carpet ride. Both of us like technical riding, and our favorite trails are single track with rough terrain. It can be a real adrenaline rush. Even the uphill sections become a roller coaster ride when you have that electric motor pushing you through them. Riding electric bikes is something awesome that my dad and I can do together, regardless of his bad knees or the fact that now that he's an old man, he might be having a little harder time keeping up. Now both of us can really push the boundaries and conquer trails that weren't possible on a regular bike. Some of the trails we ride, I don't care who you are, you wouldn't be able to do it with a regular bike. Now we can knock out 20-mile trips together in a couple hours without even having to recharge the battery. And when you get back home, you're still full of energy and you've covered so much distance that you have nothing but excitement and stories to talk about. When we hit the trails on these bikes, it feels like we could just keep riding forever. It's sort of like we found this really cool secret. Riding e-bikes is sort of comparable to a great day on the beach. Like you're surfing on some kind of endless wave. It's one of those thrills that never gets old and you never want to end. Thank you, Dad, for making our SoCal life at the beach possible.